Ben had always been fascinated by the idea of staying young forever. As a child, he dreamed of being able to explore the world for centuries, to see all the wonders that it had to offer without the fear of aging or death. And as he grew older, that dream only became stronger. He read countless books and articles on the subject, but they were all filled with empty promises and false hope. That was until he stumbled upon a research paper that would change his life forever. The paper was written by a team of scientists who had discovered a compound that could reverse the aging process in mice. Ben couldn't believe what he was reading. If this compound worked on humans, it would be the answer to his lifelong dream of staying young forever. Ben spent the next few months researching everything he could about the compound. He reached out to the scientists who wrote the paper and offered to help them in any way possible. They were hesitant at first, but after some convincing, they agreed to let him be a part of their research team. For years, Ben worked tirelessly with the scientists, conducting experiments and testing the compound on various animals. They encountered many setbacks and failures, but they never gave up. They were determined to find a way to make the compound work on humans. Finally, after years of hard work, they found the answer. The compound was ready for human trials, and Ben was the first to volunteer. The trial was a success. The compound not only reversed the aging process, but also had incredible regenerative properties. Ben's body was healing itself faster than ever before, and he felt better than he had in years. The news of the breakthrough spread like wildfire. People from all over the world wanted to try the compound for themselves, and Ben became a celebrity overnight. He was invited to speak at conferences and events, and he was featured on countless news programs and talk shows. He was even approached by a major pharmaceutical company who wanted to buy the rights to the compound. But despite all the attention, Ben remained focused on the research. He knew that the compound had the potential to change the world, and he was determined to see it through to the end. As the years passed, Ben watched as his friends and loved ones aged while he remained young. He watched as the world changed around him, but he remained the same. He had all the time in the world, and he used it to explore the world and learn as much as he could. But with every passing year, Ben realized that he was alone. Everyone he knew and loved had passed away, and he was left to wander the earth, forever young and alone. Ben began to regret his decision to stay young forever. He had always thought that he would have all the time in the world to accomplish his dreams and goals, but he never considered the loneliness that would come with it. As the decades passed, Ben began to feel like a prisoner in his own body. He watched as the world moved on without him, and he realized that he had become nothing more than a curiosity to the people around him. In the end, Ben realized that the answer to staying young forever wasn't worth the price he had paid. He had lost everything that he held dear and had become a stranger in a world that he no longer understood. Ben decided to stop taking the compound, and he began to age rapidly. He knew that his time was limited, but he was grateful for the chance to live a full life, even if it meant aging and eventually dying. As he lay on his deathbed, surrounded by loved ones, Ben realized that he had found the true answer to staying young forever. It wasn't about the physical body or the passing of time, but rather it was about living a life filled with love, joy, and purpose.